we are seeing application of yoga in day-to-day life through Kriya Yoga. Tapas Swadhyaya Ishvara Paridhanani Kriya Yoga. Tapas is simple living, high thinking. Many people wonder, in many ashrams like this, people can live without much luxurious items, without TV, and yet be happy. A couple came from England. They saw our Guruji happily sleeping on the floor, and other simple people like our founder Auntie Ji. When they went back, they removed all unnecessary furniture. Of course, because it is cold there, so they had mattresses on the floor, but felt very happy. Some people have all the luxurious items, yet they are not happy. So happiness is not in outside objects. We have to feel that. Tapas. Swadhyaya is self-introspection. Sometimes we don't know what bothers us. The root of many problems, including psychological problems, may lie deep into childhood traumas. So one has to sit peacefully, recollect the past, not to feel bad again, but to look objectively. There are many things which are suppressed. There are some things which we can't talk with anybody. So we have to sit, look objectively in our life. Sometimes we are miserable, as Pujya Swami Dayananda Ji told, when we don't do our duty. What is supposed to be done, we don't do. And what is not to be done, we do that helplessly. So that taxes our consciousness. So unless we sit peacefully and see where I have to correct, do Swadhyaya, we cannot be peaceful. And third is acceptance, surrender to divine, Ishvara Pranidhana. तप के द्वारा हम अपने जीवन को सरल कर सकते हैं, सादा जीवन उच्च विचार। स्वाध्याय के द्वारा, आत्मविश्लेषण के द्वारा भीतर की कुंठाओं को समझ करके उनसे छुटकारा प्राप्त कर सकते हैं। कई बार जो करना चाहिए वो हम नहीं करते हैं, इसलिए भी स्ट्रेस होता है और असहाय होकर के जो नहीं करना चाहिए उसको करते जाते हैं। उसके लिए हमें क्या कदम उठाने हैं वो सोचना है स्वाध्याय के द्वारा। अगर किसी गुरु की सहायता लेनी है, मित्र की सहायता लेनी है, इस बारे में जो अनुभवी लोग हैं उनकी सहायता लेनी तो वो लेनी चाहिए। और तीसरा है प्रभु के प्रति समर्पण। There was a farmer. He was working in the field, and his small boy, he comes and tells, "Papa, Where is God? Because third is surrender to divine, Ishwar Pranidhana. First of all, what is God should be clear to us. There was a quotation in Reader's Digest. God is not a noun. God is not somebody sitting above the clouds. It's a state of ultimate perfection of our own being. But how to explain to children? So this wise farmer, because child is asking, where is God? He takes him in his lap, walks towards the well in the farm, very wide, beautiful water, wide well, pure water, reflecting the blue sky, no breeze, no ripple in the water. The surface is like a mirror. Then he says, look down in the mirror, in the water, and then he points to the reflection of the child. This is God. So God is within us. Each soul is potentially divine. Swami Vivekananda says, all of us are divine. But this divinity is hidden, potential, which has to be manifested. भगवान हमारे भीतर ही है, कण कण में भगवान, लेकिन छुपा हुआ है. उसको प्रकट करना ही योग की साधना है. Man has problem because of conditioning, because of ego, because of smallness. To err is human, to forgive is divine. So when you forgive your enemy who has harmed you, you rise above the human level. You become divine. So divinity is manifested in so many ways, at so many occasions, at so many times. When you leave your petty nature, small ego, when it's dissolved, when you forget yourself, when you become big. To be big is God, to be God. To a large heart. So I know this person has harmed me. But if you forgive, then you become a God. To forgive is divine. When you love, then you become God. The expression of love is giving. When you give, you become God. इस महीने की गीता प्रेस गोरखपुर से प्रकाशित होने वाली मासिक पत्रिका कल्याण में बहुत ही अच्छी कहानी छपी है. लेखक कहते हैं, मैं अपनी दुकान के बाहर बैठा हुआ था और मेरी दुकान के सामने एक भिखारी बहुत करुणा से आने जाने वालों से भीख मांग रहा था. तो उस समय सामने से एक बहुत ही गरीब महिला अपने 3 बच्चों के साथ गुजरी. वो इतनी निर्धन थी कि कपड़े फटे हुए थे, मैले कुचेले, बाल बिखरे हुए. एक बच्चा गोद में था. एक बच्चे की अंगुली पकड़ करके चल रही थी जो 3 साल के लगभग का होगा, और एक 5 5-6 साल का बच्चा माँ का आंचल पकड़ के जा रहा था। तीनों बच्चों के कपड़े मैले फटे हुए, सब ऊपर के कपड़े, पाँव में जूते भी नहीं, बहुत ही गरीब। तो ये महिला जब अपने बच्चों के साथ भिखारी के सामने से गुजरी और भिखारी भीख मांग रहा था और 10-12 कदम आगे गई होगी, फिर ठिठक गई उसकी आवाज सुन करके, उसकी करुण आवाज सुन करके, और वापस लौटती है और अपनी साड़ी के फटी हुई साड़ी आंचल के छोर में से जो गांठ बंधी हुई थी उसको खोलती है। उसमें मुश्किल से 10-10 पैसे के 3-4 सिक्के होंगे। उसमें से एक सिक्का निकाल करके इस भिखारी को देती है, फिर वापस जाती है। गरीब से गरीब व्यक्ति भी जब दूसरों को देता है तो महान बन जाता है। इसलिए हमारा देश, हमारी संस्कृति इतनी महान है। Once I was studying in the balcony of our branch in Calcutta. Very crowded metro, but early morning, very peaceful atmosphere. Very few people were on the road, no vehicles, semi-darkness sort of. So early morning, people go to fruit market, vegetable market, laborers, purchasers, shoppers. So one laborer, very poor man, no shoes in the feet, so poor. A huge load of banana on his head, on a basket. From opposite direction, one beggar is coming. And since nobody is there on the road, beggar early morning, he has to eat something. So of all the people, this beggar asks few coins because he knows poor people can give. Rich people cannot give. Rich people have many ideas. We should not give, we should not do. But poor can give. Poorest of poor can give. Poor people can share with others. Myself and one of my friends in Kerala were doing survey in the villages for rural development. So village means no hotel, nothing. It became lunchtime, tired, hungry, thirsty, hair disabled. But suddenly we saw a hut, a small hotel in the form of a hut. So, but somehow my friend, he didn't feel like having food there, very conscious of health, but thirsty. So he asked the owner for a glass of water and casually asked her how much is the food and brings the water for both of us. Two very poor fishermen were sitting there in torn clothes. They have their own perception. They thought these young boys look very hungry and thirsty. And this fellow asked how much is the food, but took only water. Perhaps they have lost their purse or money. They can't afford the meals. So they told to the owner. He told us afterwards all these things, the owner. Please give these boys food, we'll pay for them. Poorest of poor women are total strangers. city dwellers, without any second opinion, second thought. That is the richness of our culture, our country. People are not poor for lack of money. Sahi bhavati daridro yasya trishna vishala. Who is more poor, who has more desire. He is a poor person. King Akbar was praying to the God, but he had a habit to give alms early morning. So one beggar is passing, and he knew that early morning this king gives alms money. So he wanted to enter. The God says, please wait, our king is praying to the God. So this beggar hears the prayer. Akbar is telling, God, let my empire be big, give me more land, more countries. By that time the beggar starts walking. What happened? King comes out by that time. You yourself are begging. So if I have to beg, let me beg from the God. So who's poor? Who has more desires? So this beggar in Calcutta, he knew poor people only can give. Rich people will rationalize before giving. Now this laborer with a huge banana load, he is not irritable because he is in a hurry. He has to give the thing in time. So he was walking fast, but he stops. Now he has to balance, to give him coins, he has to balance that huge banana load with one hand. Then searches this pocket, that pocket. He himself is poor. But somehow he fishes out a coin and gives to this man. He is God, the one poorest of poor person. He becomes divine and he gives. So tomorrow we will see this song which you sang. Tomorrow also we will sing this song. Each and every line is potential if you understand properly. That is surrender to God. Ishvara Pranidhana. Jahi Vidhi Rakhe Ram. भगवान के प्रति समर्पण क्या है? जिस तरह से भगवान हमें रखे वैसे ही रहना. Live as the divine wants us to live. Don't complain, don't grumble, don't grudge. धार्मिक व्यक्ति का लक्षण क्या है? जिसे कोई शिकायत नहीं है. तो अगला सेशन चाहे कल हो जब भी हो, हम इस गीत को देखेंगे. We'll see next time. Om Asatu Ma Satgamaya